What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube page. In today's video, we are going to be talking about some of the best Pokemon investments you can make. A lot of the products that we are talking about might be found in our eBay store. We got a ton of really cool products. If you guys are interested, links down in the description below directly to our eBay store if you guys want to support the page. Or if you're just shopping on eBay, also click the link down below. It helps us out a ton. All right, let's jump right in. We have a lot of products to discuss today. The market is absolutely on fire. Some of these products are taking off like crazy. We're going to be diving into not just Scarlet Violet products. We're going to go a lot into Sword and Shield because what's happening in Sword and Shield, I think, paints a good picture of what's happening right now in the market as a whole. This product right here is the original Charizard UPC. Now, when this product released, it retailed for $120. It was available everywhere. Secondhand sellers were selling this for under $100. I remember $90 to $100. These products were sitting everywhere. The promos were worthless. Nobody cared about the packs. And you get a lot of good stuff in here. You get the Charizard V, VMAX, and V-Star. So you get 3 Charizard promos. Out of the 16 packs, you get Fusion Strike, Evolving Skies, Brilliant Stars, like a lot of really good sets. But at that time, nobody really cared about it. And right now, these are close to $500. And you could just see in the last 3 months the absolute surge in price. You could see here that they were under 400. Now they're pushing over 500. And at the rate that it's going at in the next few years, this might actually be a $1,000 UPC. If we just look at the 1-year chart right here, they are going up at such a fast rate. Now the Mega Charizard UPC, the new one that they released, is not nearly as good as this one because you only get 1 Charizard promo, whereas this one comes with 3. Also, the packs are obviously more desirable in this era. Evolving Skies, record high prices, Fusion Strike, Brilliant Stars, etc. But the Mega Charizard UPC is still pretty undervalued at 120, 130, 140, and now we're already seeing it go to 180, 200. So the UPCs as a whole, even though it is a big bulky product, everybody's been buying them up. And I think people are finally realizing that it's a good product because it gives you a good picture of the entire series. Like this gives you the entire Sword and Shield series with the packs, the promos, and everything else. And the Mega Charizard is going to do that same exact thing for the Scarlet Violet era and Mega Evolution. Next product we have here, Blooming Waters. This, at the time, I want to say 3 to 6 months, was one of the worst products that you could buy, price to pack ratio. The promos are nothing crazy. It's just a regular Venusaur EX and a Blastoise, and then the Jumbo. Not assigning any value to the Jumbo EX, just these 4 cards right here. You maybe had like $10 in value, but these were selling about like $185 at the time, and now they're almost at $300. So when I see this product that just sat, was reprinted, and was very easy to source because everybody was dumping it because it's big, bulky. It doesn't come with that many packs. I believe this one only comes with 12 packs, whereas the normal premium collection boxes that you will find at like a Sam's Club or a Costco usually come with 14 packs. So you're getting less packs, even if it's 151. It just wasn't a strong buy. You were better off buying booster bundles. And seeing the absolute increase in price. I mean, it's just crazy that these are now $300 because I did not think that at 180 these were a buy. I was putting my money into the booster bundles and also like mini tin displays. It was just better value. But it really goes to show that this as a sealed piece, even if it's big, bulky, is presentable, and it's still going to go up in price if the set's strong, regardless of what the product line is. And I think this also solidifies what's happening in the market as a whole, is that people are finding the sets that are home runs, and they're just buying up everything they can. Even the reprinted products, like this Blooming Waters Premium Collection, it's still bound to go up. So basically, buying the right sets is going to be far more important than buying the right products. On that topic, we have the 151 Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. I mean, over $1,500 for this is crazy. I bought a case at release. I paid $250 for 4 of them. And right now, you are going to pay over $5,000 for that case, which is just absurd. But again, it doesn't really matter what product line it is as long as it's a good set. So we see a very big concentration on 151, and I think a lot of new people that are entering the hobby that want to experience that Generation 1 nostalgia, those are the people who are buying up these products, and that is why we are seeing record high prices. But then if we go even older than Scarlet Violet, we go to Crown Zenith. It doesn't just have to be nostalgia run sets. A lot of specialty sets right now. There's been a lot of attention, not on standard sets, but on specialty sets. I mean, Crown Zenith, $300 in ATB. Absolutely crazy. You know, the promo card here, it's the Lucario V-Star. It's a very good one. I always liked it, but at the time that these ETBs released, you guys got to realize these were $50. They were $50. The promo was $3 to $4. There's pretty much no value in that. You were basically paying for the packs because this one here comes with 10 packs. So it was about $5 per pack. Now you're paying considerably higher. At $300, that's coming out to $30 per pack. But Crown Zenith, just everybody rips it because it's extremely fun to open. So what I'm noticing right now in the hobby is that these packs and these sets that are just fun to open, regardless of reprints, the supply over time is going to decrease, which is going to cause the prices to go up. And we're not seeing that same, I guess, buyout happening in standard sets. It's really only been happening to specialty. To give you guys another example, we obviously showed the 151 specialty, Crown Zenith. Here's another one, a little bit more recent. Paldean Fates, Pokemon Center, same thing, over $400. I think the regular ETBs as well are now over $200. And we already saw the increase in price of the booster bundles. They reprinted those. They crashed a little bit. I wouldn't even call it a crash. It was more so a pullback in price. But these specialty sets that have good chase cards are just extremely resilient products. And regardless if this is Pokemon Center or not, you are just seeing the increase in price over time. Now, the Pokemon Center ones are not really dictated as much by the secondary market because Pokemon Center is the only one who are selling them. But even the regular ones, you could see that these prices are so high, and it's all-time record prices. If we look to the summer of 2025, this is the Pokemon Center one going for $200, now doubling in price. It's absolutely crazy to see. And not even specialty sets aside, for Sword and Shield, you even have regular products going up. I mean, a Fusion Strike Elite Trainer box, which does not even come with a promo card. All it comes with the booster packs. If you see here, there are no promo cards. This is why Elite Trainer boxes were a terrible buy back in the day, because there was nothing unique about them. These used to sit $40, $50, $60. I think I bought one for fun like a year ago for like $100, and I just set it back because it's a cool design. It's got Mew, and I mean, again, just seeing even standard going up, but you don't see standard sets going up as quickly for ETBs and the new stuff like Scarlet Violet and Mega Evolution. I think it's going to take a lot of time to catch up, but what you are seeing is Sword and Shield era. Everything is trending up. The entire era as a whole, there's a lot of people buying it. With the more recent stuff, it seems to be primarily specialty sets, but it's still absolutely insane to be seeing record high prices. No promo card, really nothing that exclusive over this product line, and to be commanding such a high price. Now, do I think it's a good buy? No, I think there's better opportunities out there, but if you do have one of these in your collection, you're really benefiting from the bull market that we are currently in. And if we go back even older, Sun and Moon, this is the last product I wanted to end the video on today. This is another one that just absolutely amazes me because I was buying these for like $10 a piece when they were coming out. And for one of these blisters to now be costing $400 is absolutely insane. Most of the Sun and Moon era blisters are not nearly as expensive. It's just Team Up because Team Up is a different animal. Now, the value of this blister, not only driven by the pack, what you guys got to realize as well is when you're looking at value and when you're thinking about, hey, what's a good Pokemon investment, what's a good place to park my money, you have to be looking at the product line as a whole. This promo as well, this Pikachu Mimikyu promo, I have seen it sell for over $100. So a good portion, more than 25% of your value of this single pack blister is coming from the promo card as well. That is the importance of buying products that come with exclusivity. There is no other way to obtain this card unless you are buying it from this blister. Now, if you're in a position where you could buy by the case, these, I believe, single check lane cases, I think they come in 16 count boxes, and then if you get a distributor case, it is 288 of them, but those are pretty hard to get in large quantities because they don't just produce that much. Most of these products tend to go to big retailers, but even if you are buying them secondhand on the market for the promo, you really have benefited from this increase in price. And I don't know if this is if it's selling at $400. Let's see if we have any information. We have low sale price. Okay, so we have a sale price of $375. Makes sense. Team Up box is around $10K. $100 promo. I think the price is justified, but again, it just goes to show that also time in the market is very important, because at the time when I was buying these, I was buying them for like $10, and I just bought it because I thought it was a cool promo. Now, did I think that it would ever be worth $100? Absolutely not. But it goes to show that just also being involved in the hobby for a long time is going to really help out. And this product line actually experienced a big crash during 2022 when all products were sitting. Nobody was buying this stuff. And that is the most important takeaway from today's video, is that right now, all of these products are hitting record prices. Be very selective. Don't just be buying everything expecting for it to go up 30% tomorrow. Now, with some products, that's going to happen because the amount of people that are just buying them, there's not enough supply. But I would be very selective right now with record high prices across the board, and I would be mindful about where you're parking your money, because in the next few years, when the supply increasing happens, a lot of these products are not going to be as high. Now, these old ones like, Crown Zenith, 151, these are already solidified. It's not like these are going to experience a 50% crash, but some of the new stuff might. So, position yourselves accordingly. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, learned something new. If you did, make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and with that, we will catch you guys on the next one.